How nice was it to see the resurgence of SMU football in the Red Lassie last year?
I can't tell you. Eric Dickerson and I are standing on the sidelines at the ACC championship game, and we're watching this game, and we're like, and of course we were upset at first, but at the end of the game, we're both like, can you believe we are back to relevance? We're playing in a legitimate conference against legitimate opponents, and the sky's the limit.
Sky's absolutely the limit. Before we get into some football talk, I do have a question because it just came up here on our show, Theoretically Speaking. By the way, Theo Dorsey, Theoretically Speaking, ESPN West Palm. My buddy went to his birthday dinner with his girlfriend, and not only did he not get told happy birthday by the waiter there, the waiter told his girlfriend, the one who set it up, happy birthday 3, 4, 5 times before they exited. 2 questions for you. You give me your expertise here. Number one, should he have interjected and told him, hey, it's actually my birthday? And secondly, ain't 4 or 5 happy birthdays to my lady a little too much? Like, I think one will do.
Well, I've been married 42 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'd still poke the guy in the eye. Hey, man, that's my wife. What are you talking about? It's, I'm okay with me being dissed, but man, that's my wife,
And he said it's like 4 happy birthdays. 4 happy birthdays to his girlfriend and never interjected.
No.
So we got to get my guy C-Cat right.
Oh, you got to get him right.
Yeah.
No doubt.
We got
to help him out.
We might pull up to the restaurant together tomorrow when I get back in town. Craig James here, the Pony Express Award. We know you as the Pony Express. People around college football might not know what the award actually is. I mean, how do you define what it is and what it means to you?
So Eric and I, over the course of our 40 years since the Pony Express years, we've marveled at the popularity of the Pony Express. Wherever I go, when I played for the Patriots, it was always, "What's up, Pony?" My nickname when I was broadcasting, the Pony. Dickerson says, "Hey, I'm out. I break the single-season rushing record." Everyone was talking about the Pony Express, and it's just a uniqueness. The fact that we're friends and lifelong friends, nearly 50 years that we've been buddies. We're brothers in Christ. We love each other. We respect each other. And to have a chance to create an award that recognizes the nation's most outstanding tandem, duo, could be 2 linebackers, it could be 2 edge rushers, it could be 2 wide receivers, not just a running back. And it's voted on by the players in the country. So the selection committee are players. When I was voted the Pro Bowl in the NFL, I knew it came from the players. That meant a lot to me. And so Eric and I want to be able to recognize a great tandem as a we deal, not a me deal.
I absolutely love that. Because also you think about the era that we're in with college football in NIL. I won't get into any of the Pony Express stuff in that way.
Yeah, we had NIL.
Yeah. But, there's a lot of at least scrutiny, or there's a perception that all these guys are just playing for themselves and playing to stack up money in their bank accounts, whereas this is now an award that actually rewards teammates. So who are some of the people? Last year, was it Travis Hunter, Shedeur Sanders?
They did. Travis and Shedeur won the deal. So and they wouldn't have. Well, maybe they'd have been on the preseason radar.
Yeah.
But in this world of college football, we don't really know until, say, October the 1st, who could be a combination.
Right.
Right? And so last year, I'll give you an example. SMU had a tandem that was on the awards list last year. It just happened because they had a great year. And, we are not a Homer award.
Oh, of course.
But Brashard Smith was a great 1,000-yard rusher. When the season started last year, he was the slot receiver, return guy. The running backs got hurt. He had to play running back. Roderick Daniels was an okay guy. Well, he became a great return all-purpose guy. So there will be players. At Klubnik at Clemson, who's going to step up and be a duo with him? Could be.
Yeah.
We don't know. We just don't.
And that's the thing. And you think about even Miami had last year, I believe Cam Ward and Xavier Restrepo were also
they were on our list.
On the list as well.
Yes.
So it's about tandem play. It's about teams that are also likely winning at a high clip and putting up good numbers. I like that part of it. For you, what are you most excited about the way that college football is going today? Because so much is changing every moment of the day, and you never know, there could be a meeting tomorrow and everything shifts again. Like, are you enjoying this ride we're on?
I did it 20-plus years, and it was a far more predictable life back then, right? Now we know that it could change tomorrow, and it will change. And I think what I have to put on the hat that says I'm going to embrace the newness of this, because on October the 1st, I'm going to find out if my team is really good or not. And if my team was really bad, Florida State has a chance to turn around. They have a chance to be good. Now, I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah.
All right, I'm not saying that.
You could be a homer in that sense.
No. But when it comes to each season, you got 40 guys or so that go to a team that are new. Football is a team sport.
Yeah.
How can you make someone really like their teammate? You can't. It just has to happen. Lightning in a bottle. We caught it last year at SMU. Who will it be this year?
The Pony Express Award, something that you need to take note of because Craig James, Eric Dickerson bringing it to college football, rewarding teamwork, rewarding good efforts that's also cohesive. For you, what is one of the biggest moments that people generally want to talk to you about from the Pony Express days outside of maybe the cash that might have been moved around? I did see that you finally owned up that maybe you got a little something here and there, though.
Hey, I didn't go hungry.
Yeah. I'm happy that you didn't,
I've always said this, in our era, it was being done by everyone. And that didn't make it right at SMU or wrong, but it was just the way it was. And so I'm happy about today's guys that they're able to be compensated. I mean, it is what it is. They floated the ship of these universities for a long time, and now the players are being compensated, rightfully so.
Yeah.
For Eric and I, the greatest thing I can think back on is in the third quarter of many, many games, he and I come at each other and saying they're tired. We're an I formation. We rotated series. We'd wear them down, and in the fourth quarter, we dominated. And so that friendship that I'm most happy about is the fact that we've endured and lasted, and we're very close.
It's incredible that not only can two guys as talented as y'all were back in that time be so prolific and go on to have great careers, but then also that y'all are still tight. Y'all weren't fighting for carries or vulturing each other at certain points. I love to hear that story of it, and I absolutely love that 30 for 32, despite what the whole outcome of all.
Hey, it is what it is. It just took 40 years to get over it.
Yeah. You are from Houston, Texas. I'm from Missouri City.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So I'm from Southwest Houston. You went to Stratford High School.
Yeah.
When you think about the glory days of just high school football in Texas, and now where it's going, where the NIL stuff ain't stopping just at college. It's in the high schools too. Like, you missed out. You should have waited a few years.
I really missed out. A couple of weeks ago, I was blessed to have gone into the National Football High School Football Hall of Fame.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you. And I talked about my high school team and Eric and I and how if in that era back then, it was such a genuine, sincere thing. And we had a great team. We were 15-0, won the state championship. Great memories. Eric's the same way. But today in high school, when you have like Quinn Ewers leaves and doesn't even play his senior year of high school.
Yeah.
I mean, who was the kid that just got like a $5 million guarantee to go to Texas Tech? Offensive lineman. Yeah. So you're a senior in high school, walking the hallway, and you got a contract for $5 million.
Crazy.
All of a sudden, you become popular.
Yeah. Well, if you weren't already before, because they knew it was coming, it already came.
You weren't big and overweight. Now you're good looking.
You're looking good, brother. Good. Man, it is insane. It's good. It's healthy. I'm curious to you. It's funny because it came from the most ridiculous source of all time, because I think about what Deion Primetime Sanders stood for back in his days of playing college football. But what are your thoughts on potentially capping NIL, and also how ironic is it that Primetime must be the money Deion Sanders was the one calling for?
Okay, if they cap the money that the players can receive, they need to cap the money the donations go to the universities. Wouldn't be fair either way, would it?
I like you're right on that. I thought you were going to go coaches' contracts,
no,
but definitely
any way around.
Yeah.
Okay, are you going to tell me as a university you're going to cap your endowment? The money, the marketing that comes from the promotion of revenue for football is undeniable. And watch Texas Tech, the women's softball team. I never watched women's softball. They pay $1 million for a young lady to come in and be the pitcher this year. They're playing in the College World Series against Texas for a deal. $1 million got them all of that publicity.
Yeah.
So if we're going to cap anything, we're going to cap it for both sides.
I absolutely love that POV, and you're right. I think about FAU and the Final Four run they had in 2023, and how many people out there now don't have to ask what FAU stands for. They know about Florida Atlantic University. You and Eric Dickerson are a great example of it as well with SMU. Y'all made that school such a big brand. And as a Texan, now as a Houstonian, I'm kind of happy that something out of Dallas maybe was curtailed for a little bit. The rivalry still exists.
Yeah.
But as a Texan, it does kind of stink that the death penalty happens to SMU, and who knows what SMU could be today if not for that, right?
And the reason they weren't invited to the Big 12 in all those years is because those schools did not want to compete with SMU taking players for the Metroplex.
Yep.
Period. Now the ACC comes in. All of a sudden now the ACC can go into Dallas and start recruiting. it's a win-win for everybody.
And year one.
Yeah, right away.
11 wins in year one, making it to you made it to the college football playoff before Miami did.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Oh, that's something. Well, hey, you know what? Lightning strikes every once in a while.
Yeah.
And now we got to go do it again with a bullseye on our chest.
Yes.
We got a great quarterback in Kevin Jennings, and now the defense has to live up to what they did last year. And that's going to be a tough order, but it's possible. Rhett Lashley is an outstanding coach, and the players like him a lot, and we're high on him.
Craig James joining us here. I know you have many more things and booths to stop by. I'm just glad you shared some time with us here on Theoretically Speaking. And, again, on your behalf, I'm going to make sure CCAT gets straight. We're going to get that waiter.
I hope so, man. I'm telling you, man. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you
Great
so much for the time.